of them. All of them. If we open the book on Alex Otti, you'll be so ashamed of yourself for going about talking about how he's building road in Abia, how he's building bridge, how he's building this and that. But the important things that will lead to the freedom of the people, that will give the people the leverage to be human, you are not talking about that. You are doing, should I say, maybe what you can call eye service, or just to deceive people that you are different from other governors. No, you are not. You are not different. Alex Otti is not different from them.
Oh.
Maybe
he's not different to my brother. He's not.
But that is how much he has been able to deceive people, either the gullible people or people who are equally evil and wicked. That is how much he has been able to deceive them, mislead them to think that Alex Otti is different from Soludo or different from. No, you can say, okay, maybe one has killed Igbo people more. Okay, that I understand. Like this Imo State, or Ebonyi own, you can say that they've killed more Biafrans who just simply ask for Biafra. They've maybe had. So on that aspect, fine. But overall agenda, they are the same. They all have the same agenda. He is working for the caliphate. I've said it severally. And the time will come, we will bring you the receipt. We will give you the receipt that guy in Abia is just the same. The car is being used by the caliphate. But it's beginning to show too, because if he can come out to tell you that he doesn't have money to build a seaport in Igbo land, what does that tell you? What does that tell you? If he can be called out by Showore, whom he has worked for Showore. One thing with Showore is that when he said these things, come out and debunk him if he's lying. Come and disprove Showore if he's lying. Because everything he said openly. And I had somebody, I say, I think it was that Prince Chiloka. This was this morning. He was saying that that is what he doesn't like about Showore, that because Showore, he speaks, he talks everything and about families, about this and about that, about politicians. But look, if you choose, right, if you choose to be a politician, then you make yourself an open book. If you don't want,
you are a public servant, you make yourself a public servant. So everything about it is in the public.
It's in the public. You cannot choose to be a governor, a senator, a president, and think that people will not talk about your family. The things you do, like when he said that Obasanjo was sleeping with his wife's woman. Of course, it's an open book. You are a public figure, and the things you do all over the world. It's not only in Nigeria. It happens everywhere. When Trump came, even before he came, they were talking about his family, his business, everything he has done. Same goes for all the other politicians in America. That is how it's done. But that's
Trump, they were sharing Trump even when he was with Nollywood, when he was talking with the ladies.
Exactly.
They played all now. Even voice note was coming out during his time.
Exactly. But Chilaka, that Prince Chilaka, he wants Showore to be like the typical Nigerian politicians where hide. Everything is secret. Don't speak the truth. Just get along, get along to be in that mindset.
A drug baron will come and contest election and win.
Exactly. Because they don't want to talk about his past. They don't want to hold anybody to account. You see? So obviously Showore is exposing everybody. And if you have something against Showore, bring it. Let's see.
Bring it on.
Don't tell me you shouldn't talk about politicians who are public servants, who are living on public wealth, public money. If you don't want to be talked about, then stay in your place, stay home, do your business, leave public office alone. So like I said, is really putting and moving forward, people will begin to see that these guys who are claiming to be their political elite or leaders or representative, they are not there because they all have handlers, and this Alex Otti guy in particular is just shown. Look, he didn't get back to Showore. Showore said that he didn't hear from him. He invited him. He only told them that Nnamdi Kanu is his constituents, and that he will be released soon, And since then, nobody hears from him. So, and I saw another one. I don't have a confirmation, but I saw another news that Ohaneze, they told Shora to leave Nnamdi Kanu and the Igbo politicians. Say, look,
they can say it to those people.
Yeah.
They can say it to. Don't doubt
it. Yeah. Yeah.
They can say anything you hear. They can say it. Those bunch of
criminals. Criminals. They don't
represent the Igbos. They are not.
Yeah. They don't care about Igbo people. They call themselves Ohaneze, but Ohaneze Igbo, but they don't care about the Igbos at all. They only care about themselves.
Fulani cultural group.
Yeah. Yeah. And they made that word, Ohaneze and Igbo, they've really bastardized it, Eventually, when things, when dust is settled, we might, just have to banish that name because they bastardize it. How do you?
They are lucky now. Mazi Nnamdi ban them now. Is it not because it's not around that they are holding meeting?
Exactly.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was the first person that banned them, and Simon came and upheld it.
Yeah.
And they dare not hold meeting. They were not able to gather. That was why they put bounty on him. They put bounty on Mazi Simon. You can imagine. They could not put bounty on Fulani herdsmen.
Yeah.
They couldn't put bounty on the Fulani herdsmen and the kidnappers that are taking innocent life.
Yeah.
So they were able to put bounty on Mazi Simon. 200 million, 500 million.
Yeah.
These same Ohanese, they don't have a hall where they hold meeting. They don't have a particular hall for themselves.
Yeah.
Up to today, for how many years, they are still holding their meeting in hotels. Ohanese and Igbo don't have a hall. They don't have a building where they say this is where their office is. Mad people everywhere. Ohanese and doing and down. I appreciate everybody who have been able, Showore especially. I can't appreciate Showore enough. I can't appreciate him enough. I cannot appreciate him enough for what he has done today. And to show that appreciation, we still have to appreciate him with this music and play this music to appreciate Showore.
We need someone who we understand us. We need someone who we understand us. We need someone who we understand us. Whenever we create, they're studying us. Whenever we deal, they're studying us. That person is someone you know, shower it. We need someone who we understand us. We need someone who we understand us. We need someone who we understand us. Whenever we create, they're studying us. Whenever we deal, they're studying us. That person is someone you know, shower it. I'm never say we don't have those who need us. I'm never say we don't have those who need us. We need someone more you know, shower it. Who really know what we need now. Who really know the problem we are facing now. The end we know, the better be for us. We need someone who we understand us. We need someone who we understand us. We need someone who we understand us. Whenever we create, they're studying us. Whenever we deal, they're studying us. That person is someone you know, shower it.
We appreciate our brother Omoyole Showore. May Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide and protect him. May Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to strengthen him as he has led this march of freedom on behalf of Prime Minister, Supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We pray that Chukwu Okike Abiama will fight his battle and also keep him safe from all the attack that will be coming and that have continued to come. We will continue as we all continue to pray and focus. We have made a statement and we have made history today. It doesn't matter what the outcome is, It doesn't matter what we see or what we hear. The message is clear. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now. After they have thrown their tear gas and all what, everybody regrouped again. They regrouped, and Omoyele Sowore is not backing down. He's not backing down. They did everything they have to do and continue to do. So we have to appreciate everybody that has made it a point of duty to be part of this very movement, to aid their voice, to make sure that the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not silenced. We appreciate everyone, and we must continue. The battle is not yet over. Remember what Omoyele Sowore said. He said it's not ending here. Yeah. After today, if they continue to hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the protest will continue. And remember, as it is happening here, the whole world is watching. The whole world is paying attention. And we are not going to keep silent. We are not going to pretend that all is well. All is not well. All is not well. For those who want to pretend, they can go ahead and pretend. For us, we can never, ever pretend about the situation. Everybody that cares about humanity, that is genuine from the heart, you cannot pretend. You cannot help, but just do what you are supposed to do. Every one of us is supposed to be there. So, a mark has been made today. In the midst of all the propaganda, all the blackmail, all the attack, the people continue to march. The people continue to march, calling for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the supreme leader of IPOB, a Biafra. People came out in mass, even with the way they tried from all angles, from all corners, to attack the crowd with live bullets, with their tear gas and water can everywhere. We are watching. We thank Chukwu Okikawera. So far, we have not heard of any deaths yet. So far, we have not heard of any news of a death. We have seen injuries, people who were carried away. We have seen people who were hurt. Look at Omoyele Sowore. Unstoppable. Look at him. This is a man that has his own family. He has his own problem. He has his own business. Look at him trekking and sweating profusely. See the determination. Omoyele Sowore could equally go to his house and sit in the AC and enjoy his AC.
Yeah.
He can go back home and enjoy his AC. But look at him in the front.
Yeah.
So it is not just call for protest and go home. Look at him in the front line. How many people? What the person you are seeing here is the person that established Sahara Reporter. He can travel to any part of the world he wants to travel to. A known human rights activist. Somebody that have contested for presidency twice in Nigeria. So when you see how many people will attempt to this height and they will still descend so low to begin to run around with people. You know how your politicians carry themselves? They carry themselves like gods. You see politicians, even ordinary senator, there was one that was slapping somebody who brought something to him. A dispatch rider that brought something, you begin to slap him. Why would he? He said, why did the boy stand up and greet him? They see themselves as gods. A politician, some of the governors, if they want to come to a shop to buy something, they have to lock down them everywhere. Everybody will go out, including their wives, their children.
Yeah.
You can't even go near them. Look at Sowore on foot. These kind of people are very rare. It's just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today is a prince and he's supposed to be the king of his own village. After the death of his father, he is a king. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a British citizen, has his own business in the UK, but he abandoned all these things and focused on the freedom of people. In the chase of the freedom, they promised him, up to the extent of promising him vice president. He said it by his own self. It's not that somebody reported it. I have played the video over and over here where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talked about the offer they made him. Oil well, vice president, money. And he said no. Today he's in detention. And they are forcing him to renounce his right. He said no. When he said it's either Biafra or death, some people thought it was a joke. Today, even when his health is failing, he refused to back down. The same thing with Mazi Simon Ekpa. Mazi Simon Ekpa in Finland built a career that people are dreaming about. A politician who have served in the military. I laugh at some people when they say, hey, Mazi Simon Ekpa is money. Mazi Simon Ekpa have made money before he joined this very struggle. He has made everything he needs. Mazi Simon Ekpa already worth millions of dollars before he came into this very journey. He gave up his political career, something that is a dream of people, prayer point of many of us. That is our prayer point, to have such a career in Finland. But he put it on the line today. You see what it has resulted. The Finland authority joined Nigeria to criminalize self-determination. And Finland sold out an innocent citizen, a faithful citizen that has served them on different levels. Today they threw him to the dustbin. They locked him up for flimsy excuses, claiming that their judgment was based upon information given to them by a terrorist country. When we say terrorist country, people who are not Nigerians or people who are not paying attention will think that is a blackmail. It is not a blackmail. A court in Canada, a high court in Canada, declared and said that every political party, the ruling political party, the key political party, ABC and PDP in Nigeria are terrorist organizations. When your ruling parties are terrorist organizations, what does that make your country? What does that make your country? When we talk about these things, people think it's a joke. When we talk about these things, people think it's play. You can imagine innocent protesters asking you to obey your own law. You have disobeyed all international law known to man. You have obeyed all international law known to man. What we are asking today is obey the law. A simple request, obey the law. Instead of you obeying the law, what do? You go and bring out all ammunitions. Bring out all your policemen in the barrack. Bring tear gas, including live bullets. And you're pushing people and chasing people around. Look at a man determined to save his country. Determined to save his country. If not for any other thing, at least for the fact that Showere is not attached to anything that has to do with ending Nigeria. All he wants is the system to work. If Nigeria were to be a country that will ever be good, they were supposed to embrace Showere. They are supposed to protect Showere. They are supposed to build around Showere. But what do you see? The evil politicians who are in power today are already grooming people who will replace them. And those ones who they are grooming today, some of them are Yoruba, some of them are Igbo, some of them are Hausa. They are grooming people from different ethnic groups. That is why you see today, the people that are attacking this protest today, you see Igbos, you see Hausa, you see Yoruba. When you ask them why are they attacking it, the only reason they have is because it is going to affect their own political ambition. it is going to affect, they see it as an attack against the political party that they belong to or the politician they support. But you see a man who also has a political party, but is determined to change things. Putting his boot on the ground, look at him sweating profusely. You know how many miles he has walked and run? You know, under the pressure that he has been. See men and women marching behind him. And you think it's a joke. May Chukwu Abiyama strengthen you, Showore. You are doing what many of us dare not. You are doing something that so many of us will never dare to. Something that so many of us are so scared of talking about. Today, the Igbo people have been beaten so much that so many of us are even afraid of identifying to be Igbo. So many of us are so scared of identifying themselves to be Igbo. Because of where we find ourselves. That is why if something is not done, a time is going to come when it will be difficult for you to see anybody that represents the Igbo nation. If something is not done, we might get to a time when it will be difficult for you to even speak in your own way. The atrocities against us is so much. The inhuman treatment against us is so much. Nobody can fight for us. The international communities are silent. Instead, they are promoting the evil. Instead, they are supporting it. Instead, they are pouring fuel to it and making it continue to go on. My fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world, people of the world, wherever you are watching this program, I want you to pay attention. Add your voice and also speak. Use your platform to share this program. If you have not shared this program, I don't know what you're waiting for. And if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. This channel is for everybody that cares about humanity. In this channel, we speak about Biafra, providing Biafra as a remedy to the failed state Nigeria. That is what we stand for. We present Biafra to the world as a remedy to the failed state Nigeria. That is what this channel stands for. This channel does not promote any individual. This channel does not promote any group. This channel promotes Biafra as a nation. In this channel, we promote Biafra, which our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is the leader. And Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko is the prime minister. These are two people who have put their life on the line. Tested and trusted. You can hate them, you can like them. It doesn't make any difference. People who are genuine, who knows what they want, they know where to go. They know the truth. The same way politicians are scared about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today. That is how Nigeria and the politicians saw Mazi Nnamdi as a threat. You could imagine, Nigeria went to the extent of bribing nations. They went to bribe nations. France was first approached. Germany was approached to lobby for Mazi Nnamdi arrest. They lobbied so many nations until they used this their NATO criminality. They gave them NATO
as a condition to sell Mazi Simon Ekpa and get that fake protection. That's idiotic NATO. You see how they have made Ukraine. Ukraine has now become another Libya. Ukraine now has become another Libya. They have succeeded in destroying Ukraine for their own selfish interests. That was how they maneuvered and they took our Prime Minister, someone an innocent man who was speaking about self-determination. Self-determination that they themselves told us that it is not a privilege, it is a right. It is a right. International law supports it. African peoples and human rights law support it. The Zeus law, Nigerian law supports it too. But yet, before the whole world, they criminalize self-determination. Self-defense is also a right, not a privilege. Self-defense is a right. But today, for we Biafrans, the world is telling us that we don't have the right to defend ourselves. And they expect us to believe. They expect us to accept it and move along with it. Who does that? It is sad. My brother Maxwell, you're welcome. Thank you for joining. Go ahead and speak to us. Bro Max, are you there? Bro Max, I know you're still battling with your network. If you can hear me, Bro Max, unmute yourself and speak to us. We can't hear you, Bro Max. I know you're still having your challenge with your network. You're still having your challenges. So if you can be able to go on and speak to us, you can join us and speak to us. This is a live broadcast we are seeing here. It's a live broadcast happening. The protest is going on as we speak. The protest is going on. It's going on. This live broadcast you are seeing is coming directly from Omoyele's platform. It is coming from Mazi Omoyele platform. That is where this update is coming from. This very screen you are watching. So you can see that the protest is still going on. People are converging from all corners, men and women, marching, saying enough is enough. These are people who have put everything on the line. So it is not a joke. It is talk about it and is wanting to take action. Go ahead, my brother, please.
Yeah, I was looking to see if you have you noticed Deji, something is called Deji Adeyanju or something? Because he used to be a right.
I've not seen Deji since he became a lawyer. Because
he used to be a right-hand man of Showore, you know.
Yeah.
So
since he became a lawyer, he's no longer active, and you know Showore now.
Oh, I see. He became a lawyer.
He's not a lawyer now. He's a lawyer. He went to law school after he graduated, and he's a practicing lawyer now. So
all along, either he was in his school, standing side by side with Showore. I thought all along he has been a lawyer. So now I remember that I saw him in one of the video, like during his how is it called in the law school, wearing this like inauguration. Yeah. Oh, you know, he had that in graduation. Huh?
He's very dark man lawyer.
Okay. So now he's no longer one would have expected him standing alongside Showore because of how close. Because he's also a member of Take It Back. You remember?
But at me, I don't see him as a member of Take It Back because he he can't be trusted. I began to lose trust on him from time of Jonathan. There were certain things he made, some moves he made. He's an ambassador boy.
So probably he's drifting away now because I always say it as a Showore, genetically, or should I say ancestrally, he's an old Eastern Biafran guy from Ijo, and he knows. Now that's not to say that there are no Yorubas who we speak, but if you look for the mobile, even the Dele to himself, Dele Faro to me said He said that he supports 100%, but there's a reason why he will not come in. If you remember, right?
Yeah.
He said, because for him, I think for him, it's more like, he didn't say it openly, but it's more like only a kind of revolution that you can call it what you like, a serious one that can take out these people. He sees it like that. More like, for him, more like the usual protest, right?
Yes.
That the usual protest that we've seen over many years and decades, where the military, the terrorist Nigerian country will come in, do what they do normally, do what they normally do, and it ends there. So probably that's why he said he supported 100% because of the injustice, but he did not see it as yielding much fruit. But I don't know. We shall see. But the thing is, Shore has come to the understanding that the people holding the country down, except you find a way, there has to be a way to get them out. If you don't, you never achieve anything meaningful in the country. And they are on both sides. They are in the PDP, they are in APC, they are in APGA or ADC. They are all the same. They're recycling each other. Anyone that gets into power, they cross over to that place. And if the power goes to PDP, they cross back to PDP. So that is how it's, sure, it's just different, man. It's different because
very, very different.
The system in Nigeria is unsustainable. Yeah.
Very, very different. These people, it is sad.
Yeah.
It is sad to be part of this entity called Nigeria. It is so sad to be part of it.
One would have expected a very dark man to participate, but maybe it's in China because I saw a video of him talking about how they are ripping Nigerians off, the traders, huh?
Don't mind that. Don't mind that guy. You see, that is why I say any activists in Nigeria, just forget them. They are not serious. It's only Shore that have proven himself. Every other one, they are just there playing game. They're just playing with themselves. And that is why you cannot have a revolution in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Because everybody want that one that we do, they say he's the one that led it. You will see something that concerns humanity. But because this very move of Shore today is everybody supposed to be part of it.
Yeah.
Including this, what do they call him? This Aisha Mohammed or whatever.
Aisha Yusuf.
Aisha Yusuf.
Yeah.
You see, every one of them, they are all skeptic. They're all skeptic. There's something they want to do. There is one they don't want to do. There are some activities they like. There are some activities they don't like. And that is the problem. If you're an activist, you have to speak up for everybody. It doesn't matter who is involved. Just like Showore is doing. Showore was there for El Zazaki.
Yeah.
Showore was there for, including this Ijele. He was there. As long as he has to do with injustice, he is there. But some of them, they pick the injustice they will talk about. So when that is why it is impossible. Showore is trying everything to make them see reasons. To make them see reasons why people must come together and act. But they will not. Showore has finished this one today. Tomorrow now, somebody will come and talk about another injustice and call his own protest and expect people to come out.
Exactly.
You understand? He will not expect people. He wants that his own now to be the one that will change the whole entire nation. But when somebody was doing his own, you kept calm. You didn't even talk about it in your platform. You spoke about it and you are calm about it. You didn't show your presence. But that is not how it's done. Look at the revolution of Nepal. It's just an ordinary person, one small boy that made a speech in a school.
Yeah.
In a school event. And everybody killed him. The Tunisian revolution, only one person was killed.
Yeah.
The whole thing turned around. Everybody came out from their corners. The same thing with Egypt. One person down.
Yeah.
Look at this of Madagascar. One single issue that concerns everybody.
Yeah.
Criminality, injustice. Everybody will key in on that project. But in Nigeria,
people choose the kind of the justice they want and the one they don't want.
Mm-hmm.
You know that tomorrow now, if they deny Peter Obi a win now, maybe they deny him. Now you come and say you want to fight for justice.
Uh-huh.
When you are selecting, everybody come out and protest for injustice.
When you are selecting the one you want to have, so
you come and talk about injustice, but now you are seeing the same judge, the same judge that you will win election, he will deny you that you didn't win. That same judge that will approve somebody who did not qualify to contest. They are the same people today who is holding somebody ransom, and we are talking of justice. You refuse to talk about it because it is not your own kind of justice that you want.
No.
And tomorrow, you are expecting things to change.
You hit the nail, because even that I show you. So if now Peter Obi now, he will be telling people to come out that this is injustice, that this and this and that. But because deep down in their heart, some of them like that feel like, even though they won't come out openly to say it, or maybe even the VDM, they will feel like, if now they come out, maybe that will make Nigeria to divide. But sure, I know that if Nigeria is going to divide, it's going to divide. You can't do anything about that, because if you think you can do anything about that simply means that you are a believer in a hijack, in a kidnap, in keeping people. That is what, again, there's no any other way to twist it. So I believe that if people are going to be one in a country, it should be out of their own volition. You cannot force people to be one when they are not one.
You can't force
Listen, you know, he has spoken about it in one occasion I've seen in the past. You cannot force people into this country and continue to hold them in the country with a gun on their head. That is what it is in that is what it is in Nigeria. I don't know any other way to describe it. If you don't know that is what it is in Nigeria, then you are not human enough. That you put people forcefully in a country and say to them, it's not negotiable. You cannot have rights. You don't have right to decide if you will be in the country or not. Then if you talk about it, we are coming after you. We are going to imprison you. We are going to buy you this and this and that. And you have to keep them in the country with gun on their head. If you talk about referendum, you talk about independent state of your own. They you know. So if that is not a kidnap, if that is not a hostage, then I don't know what it is. So there are people who sees it like that, but Sowore doesn't see it like that. That is the difference. So he believes in Nigeria, Sowore, but he believes in Nigeria that people will be willing to be in. That's how it's supposed to be, because we saw it happen. That's how we saw it happen in the UK. When people were agitating, I was here then, you know, the British people were agitating to come out of European Union because they think it wasn't working for them. So David Cameron gave them a referendum and they walk away. Okay. But that did not stop their relationship with European countries. They still continue. Yeah. Oh, there we.
It is so sad. It is so sad what he has seen. And the earlier people wake up and face the reality of the day, the better. Nigeria can never, ever, ever survive. For some of you who think that the magic will happen tomorrow and Nigeria will now turn to become a good country, I don't know why people would believe dreaming that. I don't know why. I don't know what they see. Because when you are trying to believe on something, there must be something you'll be looking or something you'll be pointing at. You say because of this or because of that this is going to happen. This is going to happen. There must be something you'll be looking at. And you say because of this or because of that, this will happen. But when there is no pointer, there's no pointer showing that Nigeria is going to be good any moment now. There is no pointer anywhere showing that Nigeria will ever, ever be good. And yet you continue to deceive yourself. You continue to deceive yourself. It is sad. The most important thing today, statement has been made.
Yeah,
and,
something is going to have to give, because they will continue on this thing, maybe 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, whatever it is, whatever time it is. They go home. Tomorrow they continue. You go see. They will continue, and the country will continue to go down the drain. It is going to become a drainage. That is what it's going to go down until they will be forced. Watch and see what is going to happen. Shora is very committed, and there are people who are committed too.
Definitely.
And more. And as he continues, people begin to see, slowly but surely, people begin to understand that today is this man, tomorrow it will be you, it could be someone else. So let's just see. Fingers crossed, my brother. And we'll continue to pray for the people. I'm sorry. And everybody that has sacrificed to come and one way or the other, you know. So, yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah, we'll continue to pray for them and wish everybody safety and security as they continue to make the commitment. You can see people marching. People are marching and more people are coming, joining.
Now, Abuja be that?
Abuja.
Okay.
That's
soon it will begin happening in Lagos or Benin or so many places. You go see.
We are expecting to get those updates, but I've not seen update from those sides. Maybe when we come for evening program, we must have
Yes.
In the evening program, we will gather those
updates.
What happened in other states,
and
we'll share it because it's a nationwide protest. Coupled with the fact that today is our sit at home total lockdown.
Yeah.
Because of that total lockdown, it's supposed to be something that everywhere. So we will continue to search for updates, and when we come for evening program, we will share those updates so that everybody can be able to get the information. That is our own role. That is what we do. The entire world will be seeing what is happening to know that it is not a joke. We are not playing. We are not joking. Shore is not backing down.
Yeah.
Statement have been made very clear.
You don't turn in cap up around. You see in cap that face cap. You see that you know what that is? You know what that means? That is obstinacy. That is obstinacy. Defiance. Defiance of the highest order.
Yes.
That is backward never. That is the meaning of that cap. Backward never.
Yeah, defiance. Defiance. That is pure obstinacy. When you see a man turn his face cap backwards, he's moving forward, no stopping him.
Yes, may God have mercy. Chooks, you're welcome back.
Thank you so much.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Mazi.
Speak to us because we are going to be rounding up now to come back and we will be here for more than 4 hours.
Thank you so much for the update.
We'll go to take some break and then we will come back again.
Yes. Thank you so much for the updates that you have given the indigenous people of Nigeria. Because everyone in street here now is no longer Biafra.
Thank you, my brother. You got the language. That is it. Indigenous people of Nigeria. You got it. That is it. That is what it's about.
It's no longer Biafra. It's no longer Oduduwa. It's no longer Ariwa. Everything that we are talking about now is injustice. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that are holding in DSS dungeon now, that is what people see. Everybody that is in the street now, not matter today is even sit at home. Because if we check everything that is going on now, today is sit at home, that is for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And today again is remembrance of MSAS protest that happened in Lekki Toll Gate, that then kill a lot of people, that then destroy a lot of life in Lekki Toll Gate. Until today, Nigeria government, even Sanwo-Olu himself, have not the whole world haven't even asked him what happened that very day. They keep silent because everything that happened that very day is the plan of Nigeria government. Even the person that is even in national of that very moment, which is Buhari, that they say is Buhari that is in office that very period. Till Buhari pass out, they did not ask him what happened that very day. That is to tell you that is the plans of Nigerians. That is the plans of the evil politician in Nigeria here. And the same time, the plans of Britain. Because everything that is going on in Nigeria today is the plans of Britain. Because I didn't see the reason why they will not carry power. Give the people that value the life of cow than the life of human beings. That is the whole thing that are playing out today. And I thank everybody that come into the street today to protest for injustice against our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And today, everything that is playing out today, I can see that the people in the street today, they are not backing down.
At all.
Because so many lives have been lost in a things like this. Even the one that they even do today again, we all can see where they even arrest a younger brother to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Even the lawyer that is even defending.
That's what their target. That's the first people they target. Their target is to arrest those ones, to scare our people away.
Because that is the people that is disturbing them in the court of law. Because they know the president of Alain Ejimako in that court of law, their evil plan will not going to succeed. That's why they first of all take him away first. And the whole world is seeing everything that is happening. Because Nigeria, they can never stop their evil plans against their people. It's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today, and they do not know who is going to do tomorrow. That is why the people of Nigeria come out and they are crying out for the government to do the needful. And I can see they are not going to back down, no matter what, no matter the intimidation that the DSS bring up, no matter the intimidation that the Nigerian military, whatever thing that they do, they are not backing down. And I pray that people will continue to strengthen them, everybody in the street, no matter what. I hit my mic here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you for that amazing submission. And I thank everybody that have joined us on this program. We've been here for more than 4 hours now. And we are going to be taking a break and we will come back again later on. The protest is still ongoing as we speak. It is still ongoing. Don't think it has stopped. There is no